I won my first award in years recently. I don't want to brag or nothing, but it's shaped like a tiny Oscar. It came from the famed Hollywood 21 mini market on Hollywood Boulevard, and it was for the category of Best Uncle. In fact, my niece presented me the honor. I say this to make you jealous, but I also want to underscore the effect winning awards has on us. And when it comes to the food world, there's the James Beard Foundation Award.
And that award has come to be known in the business as the Oscars of the food world.
But what does winning this award actually mean for chefs, their careers, and their restaurants? That's what we're going to get into today, and hear from a recent winner himself about how the award has very literally changed his life. I'm Matt Brown, and this is The Growth Show, a special series brought to you by The Hustle Daily Show, all about how to grow a business, an idea, or a movement. The James Beard Foundation is named after, I kid you not, James Beard. He was a famous American chef, cookbook author. Really, he was a food personality in a time when that wasn't a thing. In 1946, his nationally televised cooking show, I Love to Eat, was literally the first of its kind. Notably, he was an inspiration and later friend to maybe the first celebrity chef, Julia Child. Beard passed away in 1985. But in 1991, his foundation established an award to honor culinary excellence in his name.
Many would consider it the highest honor in the culinary arts in the United States.
I'm no food expert myself, more of a radio man. So I called in someone who's been covering the food world for decades and was even on the committee for the James Beard Awards from 2002 to 2012.
I'm Brett Anderson, and I'm a food and restaurant correspondent for the New York Times. It is utterly career transforming from basically every person I've ever spoken to who has won that award. You know, reservations just immediately going crazy, after they win those awards. And, cookbook deals, a lot of just outside the restaurant opportunities can emerge. Offers to appear on TV shows, perhaps even to have a TV show.
Nice pinch of sugar. Bam!
Anthony Bourdain.
I'm Bobby Flay.
Christina Tosi of Milk Bar.
Bam!
I am Jose Andres, and this is Made in Spain.
Opportunities to open more restaurants, investors start calling. All those kinds of things are real typical to what I hear from past winners.
I think most people outside the industry would be surprised to learn that James Beard winners receive three things: a medallion, a certificate, and recognition on the James Beard website. That's right, no money. Unless you pawn that medallion, then, who knows. The winner of Humanitarian of the Year does win $20,000, but Best Chef? Best Restaurant? Nah. And look, we all know restaurants run on razor-thin margins. And according to Brett, all those factors collide in a way that can sometimes turn celebration into nightmare.
Another thing I think that happens is you get just all sorts of invitations, right? To be places, to appear at events, to appear on television shows that all sort of code as prestige, but don't bring money either. People who are on even the most, well-known TV shows get paid very little, if anything at all. And it's all kind of, I think, sold and packaged to the chefs that participate as free publicity. But there's only so much money you can wring out of a small storefront restaurant. There's only so many people you can cram into some of these pretty small restaurants. And so therein lies a bit of a conundrum, in as much as the Beard Foundation can sort of turn an obscure chef into a semi-famous one. It also can create a situation where that chef is saying yes to these invitations. They become distracted by these sort of promotional opportunities that take them away from the kitchen or take them away from managing their restaurant.
Clear up the closing doors, please.
I'm headed north on Greenwich Ave in New York. I'm on my way to meet Chef Chintan Pandya. He's the acclaimed chef behind Indian restaurants like Dhamaka, Adda, and Masala Wala. He's also the executive chef at Unapologetic Foods. Quick spoiler here, Chef Chintan did not fumble his James Beard Award. In fact, we're meeting in his Michelin-starred restaurant, Semma.
Good, how are you doing today? Doing well.
Big moment, I'm in this famed restaurant. How do I handle it? I'm good. Oh yeah, I fall trying to take a seat in front of everyone in the restaurant. Great start.
Are you okay with still water?
We settle in the back. Bench seats.
Oh, thank you, sir.
In 2022, Chef Chintan was a double James Beard nominee. One for his restaurant Dhamaka and one for himself as Best Chef New York State. What did you expect to win more, you or Dhamaka?
Dhamaka. 110% Dhamaka. I expected, I genuinely, and you can ask Ronnie, my business partner, like, I told him, you know what, I think Dhamaka has an insane amount of chance to win as the best new restaurant. I don't know about if I can win it because it's a very difficult list right now.
But the night of the ceremony, expectations and reality found themselves reversed.
It actually moves very fast. You don't even realize. And I remember, like, I only realized after I sat there and I was watching other people going on the stage and everybody was prepared with a speech. I didn't have a speech.
You didn't believe you were going to win that much, so like you didn't even prepare anything in case it happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never said it, but it's the funniest thing. Like, I don't even drink so much, like in terms of alcohol or something. But that was the first day I actually had a cocktail at 12 p.m. or something, 12:30 p.m. This before going to the James. But I was like, yeah, just have fun. I was just relaxed. So I didn't even know. And I literally, after going on the stage, I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to speak. Oh, sorry for that. I'm like, oh my God, I have to give a speech now. And that's how it went on. So it was the most hilarious thing.
And the winner is Chintan Pandya.
Just gonna do one more stupid and idiot thing. I just want to take a selfie with everybody in behind. It's never happened. It's a very surreal feeling, you know. You can't define it in words. It's something which cannot be recreated.
Immediately following the awards, for Chef Chintan, it was similar to what Brett from the New York Times heard in all those conversations with past winners. The restaurants were already packed every night. They couldn't magically fit more in. Now, Chef Chintan saw all those other measures of success Brett mentioned. National acclaim, TV appearances, new restaurants. But to Chintan, that's not what winning a James Beard Award really meant. It wouldn't hit him until a week later, sitting at the bar of the restaurant that ultimately fell short of winning the award alongside him, as someone comes in the door.
I was just sitting on the bar doing some stuff on my laptop. And by the time it was 5 p.m., so the guest cars started coming in, and this young guy comes and sits next to me. He's a Asian guy, obviously, from look of it, but he sits there, he says hi, and I say, hello, how are you? Then he's eating, and then I said, like, what do you do? And then he says, I'm a Korean chef, and this. And so I say, is this your first time? He says, yeah, I just came here because I just wanted to see if I could meet you. And I said, why? And he says, I just want to thank you. And I'm like, what do you mean by you want to thank me? For what? He says that you won the James Beard last week. And he says you were the first one who has actually won this award, cooking ethnic food in New York City. And what it has done is it has empowered a lot of people like me to believe that, you know, we could win. He says, till the time you won that award that night, in my world, this award is only meant for people cooking modern food or Italian or French. And what you have done is you have broken that pattern for this city. And he says, that's why I wanted to thank you. And I genuinely, till that time, I didn't understand how impactful it was. It's a very big responsibility. Because I say what has happened is that it has taken 32 or 33 years for an ethnic food to win this award in New York City. And if we falter now, or if we do wrong, people will say it was a one-off case. And maybe it will take more 32 years for somebody else to get this chance again cooking ethnic food.
Today's episode was written and produced by me, Matt Brown. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Hustle Daily newsletter to get all your daily business briefings. And let us know what you think of the show. Love it, hate it, I love the feedback. Send us a note at podcasts@hubspot.com or leave a comment if you're listening on Spotify. That does it for me. Stay weird, you beautiful galactic stardust.
With smaller budgets, shorter timelines, and sky-high expectations, growth is feeling pretty painful right now. But HubSpot is here to help. They just announced more than 200 major product updates that'll make impossible business growth feel impossibly easy. Like Breeze, HubSpot's suite of new AI tools that help you say goodbye to busy work and hello to better work. There's Breeze Copilot, a sidekick to assist you with all your tasks and boost productivity, Breeze Agents to automate manual, time-consuming work and add expertise, and Breeze Intelligence to give you the richest, most comprehensive picture of your prospects you know which are most likely to become loyal customers. They've also reimagined their marketing and content hubs with all new ways to create breakthrough content, updated features to generate better leads, and lots more to uplevel your marketing and your revenue forecast. Get ready for growth without the growing pains. Visit HubSpot.com/spotlight to see them all and demo for yourself.
If you're struggling to keep up with all the latest innovations in tech and what they'll mean for your life, TED Tech has you covered. Get ahead of the curve with digestible downloads on some of the biggest ideas in technology, from AI and virtual reality to clean tech. Find TED Tech wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I've been listening to this awesome podcast lately. It's called Hustle and Flowchart, hosted by Joe Fear, and it's brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network, the audio destination for business professionals. The Hustle and Flowchart podcast with Joe Fear is all about how to build a business so it gives you the freedom and fuel for your life. You can join Joe as he discusses systems, mindset tweaks, reframes, and strategies for entrepreneurs, and really anyone, to be honest, to enjoy the process of being in business and also having fun. This isn't just for the entrepreneur looking to make $1 billion business, but it's also for somebody who's looking to build systems that work for you so you can make more money than you need just by working part-time, essentially. I was actually just listening to an episode he had on Kareen Walsh behind the app Hey Kareen, and Kareen talked a lot about how to scale your business effectively, especially if you're just a startup, especially if you are just an app startup specifically. It's an awesome episode. I would recommend it to anyone. You could check them out, and you can listen to the Hustle and Flowchart wherever you get your podcasts.